Welcome to the new Cowboy Historian. I am the Cowboy Historian, and I'm filming my first video at one of my favorite places, the National Oregon-California Trail Center in Montpelier, Idaho. Now, to be clear, this is where I work. I am a wagon master and tour guide. Now, I'm going to be talking about three not much discussed about massacres of the Native Americans. Today, the first video is going to be about the Bear River Massacre. Now, forewarning, there are some gruesome details to this massacre, and I am going to talk about them. So, just be forewarned. Now, the Bear River Massacre occurred January 29, 1863, at the confluence of the Bear River and Beaver Creek, also known as Battle Creek. Now, the U.S. Army Colonel Patrick Connor, led a group of California volunteers out of Fort Douglas and came upon and were after a band of northern Shoshone that were camped along the Bear River near present-day Preston, Idaho. Now, it was a very cold and bitter morning, but Colonel Connor and his men attacked at dawn. This was truly a massacre. Estimates were somewhere between 250 and 400 Shoshone men, women, and children were killed, and only about 29 soldiers. Now, as I said, it was a massacre. Some of the children, the babies, the soldiers did pick them up by their feet and smash them against hard objects to kill them. Some of the soldiers cut off the native men's scrotums and used them as tobacco pouches. And some of the ladies had some of their sexual organs cut out and used as hat bands. This massacre is not very well talked about, and it is possibly the worst case of genocide on the Native American people by the Army. It was gruesome. It was awful. I will say evil. The Shoshone were led by a peaceful man named Bear Hunter. This band of Shoshone were peaceful. Now, other Shoshones had been raiding farms for looking for food and livestock, but this particular band were not one of them. They were very peaceful. This massacre pretty much broke the resistance of the Shoshone and drove them onto the reservations. I encourage you, look up the Bear River Massacre for more details and more specifics. My other two videos, which will be coming soon, are about the Sand Creek Massacre in 1864 and the Washita Massacre in 1874. So, once again, I'm the Cowboy Historian. Hopefully you will enjoy these videos. I hope they get better in time. And until I see you again, happy trails.